African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Hey guys, my name is SHINA OYINLOLA, and I'm trying to let you know that Abntv do live stream events. Do you have any event coming up? Do you want somebody to do that for you? Live stream your event either to your own portal or to Abntv Direct. Call on us now, 346-426-5650, 346-426-5650. We'll be glad you are. Thank you.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Abntv Live. How are you doing? This is the first work day of the week, and I want to ask how your weekend went. How did it go? Did you have loads of fun? Were you able to rest? Did you have time for family? Were you able to connect, with those that matter to you? You're welcome to Abntv Live. We're reaching you live from Houston, Texas, and we are on the local channel 15.6. My name is Bukola Sarah Emini Enyijuele Dumari. I'm the Lord's Princess herself, and I am saying to you good afternoon, good morning, good evening, because I know some of you are watching from other time zones. But you know the beauty of it is that whatever time it is where you're watching us, we are here now and we are here together. All right, and I'm looking forward to having a wonderful time today. I said something earlier and I asked if you had time, with the people that matter in your life. And I want you to know that you matter in ours. At Abntv Live or Abntv, we appreciate you. We thank you for being a part of our show every Monday through Friday between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. We are glad that you have made it a point of duty to be a part of this show. It's awesome doing life together with you, and we wish you all the best. And yes, to all our sponsors, we appreciate you. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your continued support, and we are glad that we are a part of your business life and that things are moving on. We are glad for the referrals also. That's why people are coming in. And to all our new support system, or let me say our new business family, joining us, you are most welcome. You are most welcome. This union, this relationship can only yield one thing, and that is profit. Okay, you will make profit, we will make profit. Together, all of us will be moving on to greater heights by the grace of God. Yes, you're welcome to Abntv, and I'm glad that some people are there on Facebook. And if you are watching us on TV here in Houston, and you're like, oh, you're on Facebook too? Oh yes, we are on Facebook on SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA, and we are also on YouTube. Yes, all these live broadcasts are shared on our media and social media handles, SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA on Facebook and Abntv US. That's one word, Abntv US on YouTube. You can watch us at any time, and of course you can always watch the replay in case you missed this time. But for everyone who is out there, I'm saying to you again, good afternoon. And yes, my name is Bukola Sarah Omo Babae Eledumare, the Lost Princess, and I'm glad to be here with you today. Moving on, who are the people that really matter in your life? We all have to be able to answer those questions. Mind you, I didn't ask who are your friends. I didn't ask who are the ones that have been very nice to you. They've been very accommodating, or they've been celebrating you. I'm asking, who are the ones who are important in your life? And you are the only one that can answer that question. But I want you to know that the fact that some people who are important in your life are not doing things the way you will want them to do it right now. Maybe, for example, let me say your parents. Maybe you've had some issues with your dad or with your mom, and it's been ongoing. And yes, they might be wrong. The only one who is never wrong is God. But you know what? As a child, I don't care whether you are 50 years old or you are 10 years old, your parents are very relevant. They are very important in your life. And yes, some parents, I know, they could be anything but nice, but you have to understand that these people are important, and you have to find a way to ensure that you have a relationship with them. It's amazing that even the creator of the whole universe said to honor your father and your mother. It's a commandment. And yes, even everything was sung together and said, okay, everything is turned into two. Love God and then love other people as you love yourself. But you know that topping that list is your parent, your father, your mother, irrespective, regardless of what they have done or what they have not done. There are some things that you just have to do. You just have to, just honor them. Do as much as you can within the confines of what's available to you. Honor them. If they have wronged you, even if they have not come to apologize, at times people are like, oh, I'm waiting for a closure, and when he comes to apologize, or when my mama comes to apologize, then I can close. Let me let you know, some of them don't even realize how hurt you are. Some of them, they were just they couldn't help it. That was the best they could do. They were probably going through their own stuff too, and then yes, you needed them, but they weren't there. And some of them, I know, they were just mean and probably just outrightly wicked. But whatever it is, they've done you one favor. They gave you a vehicle through which you came. For that, honor them. They are important. And I know some of you just really need to this is painful, this is hard. I know. It might be difficult, but it's not impossible. Just forgive them. Let it go. You will even feel better. And then do whatever you can do for them. Whatever you are able to do, do it and honor them. Okay? Some of you, they've told you, yeah, Baba and all this. No, they've told you a lot of things from some religious circle, when they tell you your mom is the one that's, doing some spiritual thing, or he or she's been diabolical. Maybe your dad has done this and done that. It's possible. It might be true, might not be. But the thing is, you have to be smart. Do your bit and leave the rest for God. Honor your father and your mother. It is very, very important. Alrighty, I'll take a commercial break now. When I come back, we'll discuss something tiny about businesses. Don't go anywhere. Okay. When it comes to businesses, I know some people, you work for other people, some you have your business, you're an entrepreneur, and then you expect people to patronize you. Yes. And then we have this saying that businesses will thrive well when friends and family patronize the business. And yes, and they pay for the services and the goods. Today I'm not talking to business owners. I'm talking to their friends. I'm talking to their families today. If your friend has a business, if your family member is an entrepreneur, I want to ask you, how well have you been? How have you been helping them? Okay, yeah, let's help our business partners now. They are very important to us. I'll be back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Yes, and that was how our own weekend went here in Houston, Texas. It was glamorous. It was beautiful on Friday night. Oh, I'm sure you saw that. That was Kemi Oshodi and Auntie Sheyin Baba won dáadáa. Ọmọ rere agbẹ̀yìn gbogbo wa o. It was beautiful. It was the outing and the celebration of life of Kemi Oshodi's dad. It was awesome. Adewale Ayuba, the Bonsue Fuji King himself, was on ground. It was a whole night affair. I'm sure I have not seen people come together like that. So many people come together like that on a Friday evening to celebrate like that. It was awesome. Auntie Kemi Oshodi is so happy, and she's saying thank you to everyone. Thank you, Houston, for doing this. It was amazing. And this program was anchored by yours truly, SHINA OYINLOLA. It was fun all the way. Don't forget, whatever you have, the event, Efeshukwagba, Efeshe birthday, housewarming, all that, you have the MC #1 himself, SHINA OYINLOLA, at your disposal. And yes, Friday evening was awesome. It was beautiful, and it's my prayer that all of us, our old ones too, when they pass, you'll be able to celebrate their lives, in such a beautiful way. And also for everyone who was in attendance, Kemi Oshodi is saying thank you, and that may we all live long, and may our children also celebrate us when we are gone. So that's how our weekend went, and then we just had to bring that up. Okay, so I'll take a commercial break now, and then when I come back, the show will continue.
Organization of Youths and International Trade and Commerce, OYITC, October 2022 International Trade Show in Houston, Texas, USA. Theme: Crossing International Frontiers Through Non-Oil Export Trade. Dates: 13th to 15th October 2022. Time: 10 a.m. Venue: Marriott Hotel, West Chase 2900 Rear Park Drive, off Westheimer Road, Houston, Texas 77042. Focus: established brand from Africa. Trade exhibition, SME workshop, technical presentation, handshake across strata. Registration $100 for 3 days for individual vendors. Free to come in and watch the shows with live performance from different popular artists. Don't be left out. OYITC October 2022 International Trade Show in Houston, Texas. It's going to be a banger. For more information, call Chinedu on 346-529-5636, Sunny on 713-922-2968, or Njidika on 718-219-4957. Email us at oyitc2020@gmail.com or at www.oyitc.com. For registration, sale Chinedu on 346-529-5236. Proudly by Nigerian Television Authority, NTA TV, Afro Agri, Ministry of Oil Trade and Investment, OYITC. Be part of this.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Are you in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant? Chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests. Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. We can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out 7636 Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Westblog for your next luxury event hall.
Glory of God African Food Store, your one-stop grocery shop for a wide variety of international products such as momo, asa fish, mangala, stockfish,
Akamu Ogi, and African bread.
and various food and soup condiments. Our products are always fresh, conveniently available, and professionally packed. Our store is known for its professional, quick and express service. Come visit us today at the Glory of God African Food Store. We are located at
127198 Bison Street, Houston, Texas.
77099. Call us today on
281-498-7747.
our customer service, always on point.
Glory of God African Food.
And Lord of Lords, oh, so great you are, doing marvelous things. Everything written about you, yeah.
I love you, thank you, Jesus. I love you.
Yes, you're welcome back, and this is Abntv Live. So before we went on the commercial break and the celebration of life, I was talking to everyone who has an entrepreneur as a friend or as a family member, and I was asking a question: what are you doing to support them? Yeah. So I'm the mouthpiece now today for every entrepreneur. I'm the mouthpiece today for everyone who is running a business and just trying to put things together. It's not an easy task. I know you know that. So now you have a friend who is a caterer, and then you have an event and you need a caterer, but you would rather go call someone else to come cater for you. Why is that though? Yeah, that's the question, and I know that the answer will vary. Some will say, her capacity is still little. Then you could call her and say, okay, come handle a part of this event. That's how you help businesses to grow. And some will say, oh, maybe, like I used to know someone who, she bakes, and then she was very enthusiastic about it, and then when there was an event in the church, she would bring cake and all that. But the cakes didn't look so good. And I know that it's good and it's right to patronize friends and families' businesses, but the thing was not to the quality I would have loved. So what did I do? Reach out to her. You have to work on yourself. You have to improve on these things. That in itself is a way to support the business. So even if the reason you're not patronizing them is because you think they're not good enough, if they're actually your friends and family, what you do is talk to them. Encourage them to learn something different, to learn how to do that thing better and all that kind of thing. When you do that, you are helping their businesses find their bearing and then, of course, grow. So when I see the lady now and I see her cakes, the presentation and all that, I just smile and I'm like, okay, that's more like it. So yes, you need to patronize your friends and your family. Whatever it is, there's always a way you can help. You can introduce them to some people. Referrals. Somebody's talking about something somewhere, like, oh, I know someone who could. Maybe you give it a try, So yes, things are the way it is. And this post-pandemic era is something different. Our lives as we knew it no longer exist. It's a different thing. And by next year, it's going to be clearer to us that things have really changed. So if you are you are an entrepreneur, and I salute your courage. Many businesses went underwater during the pandemic. So if you are still here or you're just starting out, yes, I salute you. And don't worry, here I am canvassing for sales for you. So yes, you have friends, you have families who are into businesses. Encourage them. And if you are out there, you want to start your own business, please be encouraged. We are going to do our bit together to ensure that, we support one another. That's how life rolls, Nobody is meant to be an island. So whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that your friends are doing, your colleagues are doing, your neighbors, just support them. Support them. Businesses will thrive. Businesses will continue to make profit when friends and families rally around to help them. Don't be the one condemning somebody's business. Maybe they made a mistake once. And yeah, you're right. They don't have to wait until the second time to make a good impression. But then life happens. Whatever it is that you can do, if after you have done everything, that the business is, still not worthy of being patronized, which I very well doubt, then you would know that you have done your best. But please, let's do our best and ensure that our friends' businesses, our families' businesses continue to grow. And please don't ask for ridiculous discounts. They say it's $10 and you're like, oh yeah, uncle, as in, the more reason, in fact, because it is you, you should pay more to support your friend's business, not asking for discounts that will not let them make profit. And please don't buy on credit, except it becomes absolutely, needful. There are some people who will go out there and pay for goods and services. But when it gets to their friends or their family members, then they're, trying to cut corners, trying to play smart. We shouldn't do that, especially today being the beginning of a work week. Many people are out there earning honest living. They are hustling in the right way, or not that like that one that said he was hustling and was actually doing some other things. So please, support the hustles, the honest hustles of your friends and family. There's dignity in labor. And if they can't do it with your support, they will only get better and better still. All right? I'll take a commercial break now. When I come back, it will be time for the news.
Hello everyone, an amazing joint is here with different African dishes. Amala bula, iyan legusi, semo and okra, suya, grilled fish, efforiro, jollof rice, plus different kind of swallow and soup. Amala joint, a very great arena to meet and discuss with your loved ones, business meeting, dating meeting, and all kinds of meeting. Amala joint. Order now through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. 281-721-2982. Amala Joints 6271. Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas 77083. Amala Joints, the best joints to eat the best African food.
Amala Joint.
Mama, it's about time for so sweet bread. Since I had my first bite, it's all I've been thinking about. And I can't wait to have a taste of so sweet cakes too. That bread that she deserves.
So Sweet Bakery, your one-stop spot for your hygienically prepared, nutritious fresh bread and pastry, ranging from African, continental, and of course, a touch of the Caribbean. See, talk about that real soft, fresh agege bread. White bread, coconut bread, wheat bread, special sardine rolls, cinnamon raisin, fluffy delicious cakes, plus our special tea and coffee. And here's a little secret. You can also order the one and only agri beans to complement. So wheat bread. They two together, it be like 5 and 6. Make a stop at 3823 Sign Road, 7708 B, Houston, Texas. Or call 264-9957. So Sweet Bakery, bringing you the best pastries. No be lie, So Sweet Bread, water the soul, but it dey enter medulla, wella.
Sunrise African Supermarket has been in existence for a while now with everyday 5-star rating. All our customers love one-stop shopping experience. Come, see and buy your groceries with us. Sunrise African Supermarket, 12639 Business Street, Houston, Texas 77099. Open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays. Telephone 346-400-7772. Sunrise African Supermarket. Come, see and buy your groceries with us. Suya on the spot. We value our customers. That's why we make suya for them on the spot. Didi turkey wings suya, beef suya, skewers of kidney suya, chicken thigh suya, spicy kuli, grilled fish, 100% halal, real Hausa suya. Order now 832-916-0724 or at www.suyaonthespot.com. Instagram handle at suya on the spot. There is suya and there is suya. Check us out today. Spicy and not spicy. Suya on the spot. Ukojabe. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger or ship from Niger to USA. And also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA office 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologservice.com or www.bsaprologservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Are you in area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests, Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. We can design decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. wetsblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in style. Think Wets Blog for your next luxury event hall.
Daniel's Fashion LLC. When it comes to fashion, we offer custom-made clothing that can make you stand out in the crowd and look in your absolute best. Tell us your preferences and desires. I will take care of the rest. Got an upcoming event or occasion? You can appointment with us today so we can get started. Daniel's Fashion LLC, custom made and alterations, formal and informal, children's wear, wedding gowns, prom dresses, curtains, and Sido 346-207-7030 or 832-266-3239. Come one, come all. Hurry now at Daniel's Fashion LLC, 6107 Wickrest Drive by Awin, Houston, Texas 77072. Email us at support@danielsfashionllc.com or www.danielsfashionllc.com. Daniel's Fashion LLC, crafts and fabric store that stand out of others. Tailoring just for you. Welcome. This is God's Glory Enterprises, where you get goods in both wholesale and retails. Gari, elubo, egusi, ubiabata, snails, ulinkuli, ugi baba, both white and yellow, shredded stockfish, iruwuru, and many more. God's Glory Enterprises, 17130 Bishna Street, Suite 8, Houston, Texas 77083. Open from 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Telephone 713-501-4910. Check out our clothing and cosmetics items, which is also at cheaper rate. God's Glory Enterprises, your neighbor African foods and clothing depots.
Jesus, Jesus, there is no other name.
We are working on that. Please stay with us and let's keep doing this together. So yes, on YouTube we are live also, Abntv US. Don't forget that every Monday through Friday between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. is when we do this. Okay. So yes, before we went on that commercial break, I was talking about the Kingdom Leadership Global Summit 2022. And that, yes, the legacy that we'll leave behind for our children and children's children is very important. When I was growing up in Nigeria, I remember very well that they would say things like, a good name is better than, you know, silver and gold and all that. Then they say, you know, you have to work hard and all that. There's dignity in labor. But in the past, like 20 years, everything has just changed, and you just begin to wonder, if we don't do anything about it, what legacy are we going to leave for those who are coming? To our children, our teenagers now, in the next 10 years or so, do we know where they will be? And you know, in this part of the world, you find out that people are very truthful. That's why they say, they scam, one scam, one scam, one Nigerians scam, you know, because these people they believe, because they do unto others as they want others to do unto them. And so I'm asking today, for us as parents, what are we doing? There is so much that we need to do. We need to go back to instilling values into our children. You know, yes, you give them money, you take care of their needs and all that, which is good. But beyond that, there are many things that you need to instill in them. They don't just happen automatically. A child is not just automatically a good child. When you see a good child, it shows that somebody has taken time to instill good values into them. And this is something that we have to take very seriously, right? We have to take that very seriously. We have to. Okay. Yes, so let's go ahead with the show today. We have in the building the one and only. Let me welcome Ogami to the show today. The one and only oh God, this is my director now. You didn't allow me to finish this hyping. Anyways, you have him. There he is.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I came with goodies today. If you can see me, I am full with Tigo. You can see Tigo, hold it. Tigo everywhere. Everybody. People talking about Tigo everywhere. What is Tigo? What are we talking about? Why is Tigo so important to me? Why do I carry Tigo for head? Why is it that I have to talk about Tigo? Why do I have everything around me to be Tigo? What is Tigo itself?
The sky is blue. The sky is blue.
The sky is blue. You see, when I'm talking about Tigo, people thought it was a joke, but it's not more a joke now. Tigo is an household name share ride company. And as you can see, some people have been saying, this Tigo, is it in Nigeria? Is it in Abuja? Is it in wherever you want it to be? It will be there. But first thing you need to do is download the app on the App Store or on the Play Store. Okay? You need to try that. First, download the app. And after downloading the app, then we start the next step. The Tigo is not for black owned business. It's not for white owned business or whatever. Tigo is for all. Okay? So it doesn't matter what your color is. Download Tigo. Tigo is a share ride that you will enjoy. More like the other competitive companies. I don't want to be mentioning now. Everybody know how you put your app and you punch it and everybody picking up somebody, especially our man Shayo once in a while. But when you Shayo, you just in front of this this restaurant. Are you SHINA? Comment. But this is an 5-star. This come with 5-star treatment. Tigo, if you want to get it, Tigo is T-E-G-O. This is Tigo. I want you to see it, and I'm telling you, if you download the app now or you send it to somebody to download, then you will understand some business that is part of it. The business part of it is that you introduce somebody to download Tigo at all, they will use your code to start working. If they are working as a driver, that means you don't even need to do any other thing except telling some more people. Because the more the driver work, the more you that introduce the driver get paid. You want to say, how will you get paid when somebody is working? Ìyẹn náà ń pè ní máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ, èmi á máa gbowó torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ní dákẹ́. That's why you too should have to go and still be doing some other things to tell other people to know about it. As more as that driver stays with Tigo, the more it stays, the more you keep making more money. Tigo is something I'll be telling you more about very soon. Have you heard about Tigo?
Oh, sure.
So what did you hear about them?
Well, you know, like apart from the normal ride, drive, and stuff.
That's the part of the
financial freedom.
Yeah. This is.
You can earn residual income.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to earn more money?
This is no video.
Me
that I just told you about a ride, and I start getting money. So that is how it is. Tigo is what people talk about now. I want you to please use Tigo ad up there. Use Tigo ad so that they will understand what I'm talking about. And after this, then we go into the program proper. Do you have anything you want to tell me that you think is like a question? Hold it. When I come back, we're going to do it together. I'm still talking about Tigo. Everybody was, when I was in the did this yesterday, I was talking about Tigo. When I was doing the MC for Kemi Oshodi on Friday, I was just talking about Tigo. Is what's going on? When I even went to Shegun to do the MC of Omo Afikayomi, someone Afikayomi that clocked 45 plus. 40 plus 3 in obviously, but you to 45 I did the sorrow. She's just 42 years old. So I was there to do the MC also on Saturday. It was fun. And yesterday also, one of my friends, the one and only Oshogbo Roki, she birthday no, and we had it at DJ's. It was also fun. Fun everywhere. I'm telling you, if you are not part of it, you can't just enjoy it the way they enjoy it. Tigo is what people are talking about. Let's get the commercial break.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Are you in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant? Chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests. Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out, 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas, 77036, or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993, 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Westblog for your next luxury event hall.
Welcome to Unique Beauty Palace, where you can find your beauty skincare products: whitening body lotion, whitening oil, glowing oil, serum, scrub, black soap, body wash, whitening and glowing supplements. We also have one-on-one discussion about your skin type. Check us out at Unique Beauty Palace, 12699A, Business Street, Houston, Texas, 77099. Open 9:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Close on Sundays. Telephone 548-7739 or 281-741-7080 or www.uniquebeautypalace.com. Unique Beauty Palace. Check us out today.
All right. You know, I said something about Tigo, and people are asking me, what are you saying about Tigo? Until you download Tigo, that's when you understand what I'm saying. That's Tigo app right there. Download it. Let's ride together. And for those that have been at home for a long time, they don't have a job to do, and you have a car, what are you waiting for? Download Tigo and make money. And apart from that, you are a driver, you can still make money introducing another driver. You see what that means? And if you are a rider, you can still make money introducing another rider. Let's do it together. Let's take over this place. Let's use Tigo. Tigo, Tigo, Tigo. Everybody talking about Tigo. Tigo, Tigo. I need to talk about Tigo. You know, when something is good, you have to let people know about it. Welcome, my Ebu. How long did we see him last? Mark Barrow. Mark Barrow. How long?
Okay, she said Wednesday.
She said Wednesday. Was it Wednesday?
It was Wednesday.
Okay, so if you are to be paid, how much is it going to be removed from his normal payment?
Oh, 3 days ni.
Oh, 3 days. Báwo.
One Tuesday.
Wà tó bá ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ weekend ńgbà míì bó ṣe wà yẹn wà á fi deduct the 2 days money. So lówó 0 day ni. Owó 0 day ni for the whole week. All right, I thank God for my life. I want to thank God for the life of people that are watching me all over the world, especially my fans out there. You are the one that you are making me go. You are making me going. I am going. Easy. Somebody was asking me the other time, show my easy ni. Like epo ebo ni esun. So my easy ni. Somebody will be here, will be here, will be here, will be here, and some people will still be somewhere, be saying some stupid thing about some certain people. And what is going on with life, man? When you put all your best in something, it's still not enough for some people. And if you can listen to my Akoko, the one I did that is on YouTube. If you haven't watched it, put Akoko by SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA. You will hear what I said then, that if people are not going to like you, no matter what you tell them, it's not going to hold water. And if people are ready to accuse you, they are not going to hear your own parts. All they will do is they will go ahead and be accusing until their accusers start accusing them too. You understand what I'm saying? You might not get it. It's a mathematics, and that mathematics is logarithm. You know what is logarithm? In mathematics. So, over the weekend, you talked about this. This is your own, right? Kingdom Leadership Global Summit. It was great. Moro. We were there. Mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbàgbé ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbàgbé gbà tí màá fi kó sí mọ́tò mi rántí òyìnbó yẹn ó dùn mí gan bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wo kíní ẹ̀ padà máa wo ibi tí òyìnbó yẹn tó ti yíwọ́. Baba Olóyìnbó, you want to say hi to my people in Nigeria, all over the world, wherever they're watching us? They can't hear you.
Good afternoon, good evening, every one of us. You are welcome to another fresh week. The Lord bless you. I'm happy to be with you once again. I'm full of joy and happiness today because I know with God all things are possible. God bless.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless. I can see that Aduke Omabule is watching us right now. Aduke Omabule, how are you? I hope your weekend was great. And like mine, though, it's all about work. Somebody called me in Nigeria. He said, "Chomo, ibo lo ngbe no money Houston. Houston ibo ni. So ogbe side ibiti kini recreation iwo aton se nibi about 2 months ago. Recreation is doing well. No one in Sugarland. Ibe yen won se àwọn kini Naija lo wa lo tin explain fe mi yen. Ngbe wa so gbogbo etan mo ni mo le boya be yen si bi se mi. Maybe that place to my workplace is about maybe 6 to 7 minutes drive. He said, "Oh, that's fine. That recreation will be so good. When do you think we can have time and have fun there?" You know, people outside, they tend to know what is going on inside. But we inside, we are busy doing one thing or the other. Especially, let me tell you something. What is killing America? Do you know that? Killing Americans is 4-letter words. That's what is killing America. Can you tell me what it is?
I think it's work.
Work. Well, if it is work cannot kill Americans. They can work. What is it? Money. Money is not 4-letter words now. Food is not killing Americans. It's not like killing them like they want to die like that. No. Killing something that is
time.
Worry. 4-letter words.
Maybe time.
No, not time. Not time. Yes, time is part of it.
Worry. Worry.
Worry comes in. That's why they want to die, because of that thing. You know, whenever you talk about it, Americans say, "Yee." What is it?
Dollar
is not 4-letter. I say it's just 4-letter words. 4-letter words that is killing everybody in America. The Americans, everybody living in America. What is that 4-letter words that is killing us? I'm part of it. It's killing everybody. You can't even figure it out.
There are many things.
No, I said the 4-letter words. I already give you an insight.
What's the first letter?
Oh, the first letter starts with B.
Bills.
Bills. Bills is killing everybody, because every month you must, one way or the other, pay this, pay that, pay this. You know, at the end of the day, I ain't got no money again. Leave me alone. Did you pay your car rent? Which one?
Car loan.
The car loan? Yeah, I pay. I'll put it on auto. What about your insurance? It's an auto. What about your utility? Oh, it's an auto. What about your rent? It's an auto. What about your insurance, health insurance? I forget. Okay, no worries. Everything will be all right, okay? Cool down. I like that you had an accident the other time. Have you settled that? No, court has not judged nothing. You know, it's crazy here. It's crazy. So if you are watching us anywhere in the whole world, it's not easy wherever anybody is. It just depends on how you're able to manage what you got or what God has deposited in your care. Okay? So I want to formally welcome you. SHINA OYINLOLA is my name. And I am with the big girl in the city, Amababai. Bukola Sarah. Okay, and I have the pleasure to be with my able Bishop I.O. Murakinyo. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for having me.
God bless you, sir. So today we want to quickly go into what is happening in one's family. You know, we always do this, that we will tell you what is happening in somebody's family. And we will bring it to our hearing and see what we can do, how we can do to help the situation so that it won't come into our own family. Go easy. If you think it's not going to happen to you, well, amen. But guess what? Whether it will happen or it will not happen, Yoruba says, "Igi gogoro ma gun mi lójú."
Okay, okay, láti wo.
Bombo nko.
Àwọn landed.
It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. All right.
This happened in a couple of people's house, and this couple have been very mad at each other because of what is happening. Thank you, Peter Ayodele Jesuloba and Akinola Dugbe. I can see you said there was no voice the other time, but now the voice is back. Yeah. Voice is back. So this happened that this couple, they have been together for a while. They have only one car, no kids, only one car. You see, if this wife is going out with this car, the wife won't come back on time, and the husband will want to use car, and that's where I am introducing Tigo to them now. That they should just, husband, don't bother anymore about that car that you guys have in your house. Just call Tigo, download the Tigo app, and just book your wherever you're going to. So these have become problem in their life. There's no, every other thing is perfect, but whenever the wife handle the car like this, she won't come back on time. Okay, so the wife has a problem that the husband, whenever the husband goes out with the car, he will never fill up the gas. Do you see the problem now? These are minor things that are supposed to be just something they can take care of. The worst is just get another car, let individual get the car, but the wife insists that they have to be using one car so that they can monitor where everybody goes. Nobody can just say, I'm going and I'm coming. So I just want to put it into your hearing now that is it a good thing for a couple that are living together to be managing only one car? Not that they cannot afford two. Why is it? Because the only one car is their problem now. If the wife take the car out, she won't come back on time. But the wife is still complaining that even if the husband took the car out, the husband will not put gas. He said will not put gas. So do you think this one worth fighting? Because you know what cause fight in your house might not be something that can cause fight in my own house. So they are mad at each other. You didn't come on time. When I came back yesterday, are you not the one that used the gas that I have to go and kill and get another car gas before I go to somewhere I want to go? The problem is they argue about either you don't get gas or you didn't come back on time. So what do you think this couple should do? Let me go to ladies and the first thing I want to ask you, why is the lady say they should not get another car? One. Then the two, why do you think this is becoming issues among them? Between them.
It's laughable to me because honestly, I don't understand. I don't think it's a lady thing, and I'm sure ladies out there would agree with me. It's not a lady thing that you will say, oh yeah, we must be using. I mean, do they work together? Are they always together? Of course not. That's why when she goes out, she comes back late. So I don't understand it. I don't see why that should be an issue. I think everybody should have, of course, there should be more than one car in the house. Doesn't mean that this is the one you must strictly drive. You know, that's the one I know about. There are some men who say their wives cannot drive their own car. This is your own. But I think for a couple, you have to. Anyone that's available, anyone drives it. So I don't think it's a lady's thing. Maybe there are other issues why that lady is saying that, but it's not a general thing. It's not a general thing.
I don't think it's even an issue because if you think your wife says you should not get another car, then let your wife provide another way that you can be able to be going out for you. Because I don't see why. Sorry, because they are born again Christian, so to say. So maybe the husband only want to yield to what the wife says, and it's becoming issues now. Sir, let's go to the bishop. Let's check it out from Bible level and the spiritual thing. Do you think this should cause any kata in the house at all?
I think they have issues with themselves outside the cars.
Okay.
I know the car issue can eat up a lot of things because they made a wrong decision. Firstly, by telling them that they needed one car in America. Let's say that even your child, when it's up to 18, this have to be on its own at times. You can't cage people. And that law that, oh, I don't want you to be free, that's restriction of freedom to me. And you can't cage a man. So I believe that is fundamental wrong. And complaining about the issue of petrol buying and all this, that happens within couples a lot. Oh, you finish my gas and this. And that is why I go against sharing car in the family easily. Okay. Have your own. If I buy petrol on it, I know I bought it for you. Like each time I took my wife a car out, I always make sure I put some extra gas there.
Why do you have
it's just out of my benevolent heart. It's
not compulsory.
It's not compulsory.
Okay.
But whenever she take my car out, no petrol is coming in. That's woman will not do that. Certainly they believe it's man's responsibility to take care of car and you know a lot of things.
Wait a minute, that's another thing I don't even know. Is it man's responsibility to get gas in the car? I'm asking you.
Because she doesn't.
But I don't do it. Funny enough.
No, so
you don't.
I don't. As in, you refill. You use gas, you refill it now. It's
Who
a
is
normal
refilling
thing.
it?
Anyone.
Most women doesn't.
Because even like for me, even back in Nigeria, the cooking gas in the house, I buy. But I hear that ladies wait for their husbands to buy gas. So maybe I'm one off, but can't be only me.
No,
and I don't think it's a general. I don't think, but I don't think there's any big deal. If you use the gas, so you refill it.
But what I'm
anyone can do that.
Why is ladies always expect men to fill the gas?
If the car got broke down, if it has any problem, they believe.
Okay, wait a minute. Thank you. Okay, I'm coming back to you.
Don't put me in the face.
What if your car has faults? Who take it to the mechanic?
I don't want to answer that question.
You have to now, because you can answer the other one that you are the one that buy this, buy that. That's fine. You still need to answer this one. When your car is faulty, something got wrong. Do you call your husband or you call your mechanic?
Ordinarily, one should let the husband know.
Okay.
And then you now probably call the mechanic.
Okay. Yeah. So you call him first.
That's the ordinary thing. I told you I was not going to answer that question personally. And I have my reason.
It's reserved. We are not even listening.
But it's okay. It's okay for him to know that something is wrong.
You know, diplomacy is accepted, but the only thing is reality is on the ground. The reality of the whole issue is this. I do understand the woman tends to come to car, they behave as if they're the weaker vessel. But they want to ride the latest car. If you have two good cars in the house, then you want to go out. You have a Benz, you have a Volkswagen. Which one do you think a woman will pick?
They will pick the best one.
Wow.
The best one.
That one is easier to ride. It moves, you know, because you don't want stress for us.
I can understand that.
You don't want stress for us.
So that one is easier because
if it's a new model, the car will do more of the work.
Oh yeah. So you won't even.
I'll just be turning.
So the man is for the.
No, they are.
So the man will be strong. So that is my point. You see life from them. You see, I told you, we are just in this world for the woman. We are in this world for them. And they are still using us, they will still be challenging our authority.
So that's what pains me most, that it's possible. The man doesn't want to share the car with the woman. But the man I've been put into a fix. It's a means of control.
No way.
He doesn't have, the issue is, he must not go and see his friend without the permission of the wife.
Of course.
If you have a free car,
you can go.
And somebody else. But when the woman said, we share one car, the moment a woman said to me, we share one car, I'll be ready to get a bicycle.
But the issue is, how did this man accept it that let's share one car? Is it because of the Bible? Does the Bible support that? That's why I say you should look at it.
The thing is this, religion is a problem at times. Most of our religious people are put into the extent that they want us to satisfy. They don't allow family to express themselves. They want to put men under a cage, and they want you to pretend. And
that everything
is fine.
It's okay. Okay.
I did teach people when I'm teaching marriage. I say, express yourself. Don't repress yourself. It doesn't mean that you express yourself that you are arrogant or you are bad. And I tell the other guy, learn to listen, communication. by the time you silent one because you want peace at home, you are building crisis. And that is what happens in the church today, that sometimes they will even remove you from position because your wife is not in agreement with it. So a lot of people are working in fear with their wife at home in the church. But what I believe is that the man was just trying to have peace at all costs.
Is that peace now?
Well, it's dying inside. I can tell you that.
Because I don't see that as any peace because you agree with your... to me, I don't know any other person.
And let me say
I don't think a woman can tell me that let's be using only one car.
The woman might be economically stronger than the man.
Okay.
And you know, when woman pays rent, you are a tenant. When a man's paying rent, it's our house.
It's our house.
You see, no, I'm not being I know you're shaking that. No, I'm not talking
no, I like that. I like the theory.
No,
repeat the theory. No, the theory.
When the woman pays rent,
okay,
you are a tenant.
You are a tenant.
When the man pays
when
rent,
you pay the rent now,
it's our house.
It's our house. Okay.
No, you know, this mentality, I think the white, the advanced ones are more different. That with the African tradition, you say it's a duty of man to provide house. It's a duty of man to pay. You know, somebody was telling me, say, my husband must pay the house rent, must pay the bills, must provide the money to feed, and all this. I said, what do they do with your money? He said, my money is my money.
So,
I said,
is that a black woman?
It's a black woman. He said, my money is my money. And when she told me, I said, then you will kill the guy.
Right.
He will run and run out of gas. You don't support him feeding. You don't support him paying school fees. School fees is about $1 million plus in Nigeria. The guy will struggle to pay that. And when house rent comes, you say, it doesn't concern you. You married me. I was my father's house.
Before you say, let's go.
That's wrong.
You know, so the guy, you know, the complaint is the guy worked till around midnight. I said, how will he not work? He said he stayed too long in his office. I said, when all things is rest, instead on his shoulder, crested. If you are not, if you are a full housewife, you should be ready that the man should overwork. If you are working, come together. That's what we teach them. Like we have to spread it. So let me cut it short. Don't let me drive us too far. The problem is the woman might be the financial strength in the house, because if I have my money to buy a car, I will even pretend to buy it and say let's have second one. So when you want to change it, we can be using it together. But the man might not be strong financially, and it's not a religious factor. I want to clear that. It's just the man might be caught by the religious understanding that he wants peace at all costs. Maybe the wife is, you know, in family, you have men that are quiet, the wife is sharp, you know, with their mouth.
Yeah.
It's always, either the wife is reserved, the man is outspoken. And anyone that have the more voice carry the day. So that's what I believe, that it's not a religious factor. There's nothing that say in the Bible that the two of you must not have, no?
Yeah, now the issue is that, you know, every of them have a complaint. The other one is complaining that whenever you do this, you must buy gas whenever you use the car. And the other one is saying, even you are the one using the most of the gas, because when you go, you won't come back on time.
And that's, I suppose, that the funny thing is this: when you are, I believe you're a man, when you are financially buoyant, those things will not give you trouble.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the guy is managing.
Everybody's managing.
And it's no, you know, you get insulted. I told people, I said, I like the Igbo mentality. Don't marry until you are married.
And that's why you not marry.
That's why they are always too
some of them are not married now because they haven't been made.
No, because you know their marriage life from the beginning is very demanding. Before you pay the dowry, it's only we the Yorubas that without one cupboard, the Bible will say, I dash you.
Don't go ethnic.
No, I'm just reacting.
What I'm seeing now is that with the look of things,
the man is financially strong.
So that is why the wife is taking advantage of
that's
that.
True.
Do you see that now?
That could be, but if that is the reason, then she needs to make some adjustments.
How will she do that?
Because
she already said there's not going to be two cars in this house.
It doesn't work. They don't work together. Yes, they live together.
They live together.
But of course,
I think they own their business. That's why.
But even at that, is their office in the same location?
Of course, they own their business. They just like
they own the joint business.
Joint business. That's what they do.
I would say this: if she doesn't want two cars at home, they should share one pairs of leg.
What are you saying?
No, no, because the funny thing is you are restricting the man.
Yeah,
and you are putting.
Let me paint it well so that you can see the way.
Okay.
They own their own business.
Okay.
I think it's a way at which the wife can be able to control.
I know it's a
the movement of her husband. They are together in the house. They have a home and they have a job. So they believe where are you going? Is it not to you walk or to church? That's all. So why do we need 2 cars? You have to be paying insurance on this one, buying this, buying this. Let's just maintain only 1 car because we go to the same place and come back.
But
and they both agree.
They can't always be going to the same place. Like you said, she will go out and come back late.
Late, yeah.
And then he is stuck in the house.
He will be stuck, even at times stuck at the office. Because she might be saying, I want to quickly go and buy some things, I'll be right back. And you know, you ladies, you go to a store that you want to go and pick up before you know you'll be there for hours before you come
I don't want to put that fault on the ladies alone, please. Okay. Because I saw one yesterday. I finished church yesterday. And I wanted to go home. This family was staying outside, waiting for their daddy to come and pick them.
Okay.
Over time, 15 minutes, I said, I wanted to go. I said, no, I have to pick and drop it. I said, no, you will get angry. Then I have to ask you later. I said, come, what about your own car? He said, my husband crashed it the last time and he left it there. I said, this will not work. Especially in America here, the first thing when you have money is what you are running for is a car. Because you know mobility determines a lot of things for you.
Arike Adem is saying something. Say no at PCM. Okay, you need to when you were talking about, when I was asking you that what you do,
because it is
that you don't answer that question. That's what you say. It's left to you. You know why you don't answer the question. So they are giving you So what I'm saying in essence is that when we are 2 in the house and we're doing the same business, does that mean that we should not have individual car to move around? No. That the guy accepts to use 1 car with his wife, is he a sin?
I think he shouldn't have agreed, especially now that he gets stuck, and she is the one that asked them to, maintain only one car, and she's the one that stays out that long, and
on time.
So that shows that arrangement is not working. Marriage is a relationship.
But
it's a partnership.
According to him now, I think the guy was doing that to make sure that the wife is in good.
There are 2 sides to it. Okay. For me, what I deduce from it is that the wife feels that she's economically stronger, and is determining how the money in the house will be spent. Because if she's determining how many cars they have because of petrol and all this thing, what will it determine about the house, kind of house, what they buy in the house and all this stuff? So there's a lot that this one is saying. And then she came up with another second aspect that when my husband goes out, he doesn't buy petrol. And you are sharing 1 car. Do you have the same purse?
Apparently, it looks like they have the same purse.
So if they have the same purse, why complain who buy petrol or not? Use our money to buy petrol.
Yeah, that's why they say. The issue is, does that supposed to be an issue? Do you think it's supposed to be an issue?
Shouldn't.
The petrol thing?
The petrol thing.
That shouldn't be an issue. The main issue that I see here is that somebody is stuck.
Being restricted.
Somebody is being restricted.
So why is it that she is restricting the guy? That's the issue.
But you know one thing, from what you said now, that happened yesterday, we don't even know why she's saying they should buy only 1 car. Who knows what happened to the other car?
No, did you hear what I said?
Who knows what happened to it? Maybe they had.
The lady said, why should we be paying insurance and some other things on? It's not that anything happened to the car. She's just trying to manage what they have that you don't think I need.
Then she needs to manage. She needs to learn to manage the time.
I can see it as a style to control her husband.
Because the area I have problem is she goes out and spends time the way she wants.
Yeah. But when the guy is going out, you'll be checking time.
You check time, you check petrol.
And you check petrol. That means when he is going out, you will know how many, whether 3 gallon or 2 gallon you put in the car. You understand me? for the guy to go, if he says he's going to, let's say, West Ham now, you already know that at least 2 gallons should be able to take him go and back. And when he's beyond that, that's when there is no more gas. You understand me? But I think the guy should also beef up now. By now, you should know you have some little money. When you go beyond what you just get to a gas station.
The way it is, that man might not have enough money.
It might not.
The way this is, there's so much control.
Thank you.
There's so much control. There's insecurity. There's lack of trust.
Thank you.
Okay, now, thank God that it was the lady that was doing it. What if a man do that to you as a lady? Do you think that would be fine?
I think this is even a common thing. If this story had been the reverse, I wouldn't have been so surprised, because men tend to do this kind of thing more. But now that the lady is the one doing it, it doesn't make it, of course, it's wrong. And if it were the other way around too, it's still wrong. I don't believe in control. In a marriage relationship, that partnership doesn't mean that you lose your individuality.
Oh, okay.
Just like you will walk with your 2 legs, you don't walk with your husband's leg. He doesn't walk with your legs. The same way, he should have his own car. I mean, it's not just for pleasure. It's a necessity.
Yeah, but like right now, if she's not the one taking care of everything, I don't see a reason why you have to tell your husband that you are using only one.
Even if she's the one taking care of everything.
No,
it's marriage now. What's the big deal? Anybody could have today.
No,
and
you have a different heart. Maybe because your experience or your calling or this. But most lady believes that, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to attack the gender issue here. But what I'm talking about is natural instinct to some average lady that if I pay the bill, something is wrong. Especially in Africa setup. And they muzzle up that to misbehave at home. So many of them have scattered their home already. Because of that little, and this thing doesn't stay for too long. You might be, 2 is better than 1. That's what the Bible says. You might be up today. The one you left down might come up later.
Right.
Do you know that the reason why some men behave callously towards their wife when they made it is the way they've been treated.
When they were down.
When they were down. I remember the story of Abiola when he was alive. He was giving a story about symbiote. And he said that's the first place he had the right meal.
Bread and eggs.
And that's why the demand that he worshipped the lady. With all his frugality and all this stuff, he couldn't even join politics because of symbiote until the lady died. So you can see that a lot of people don't understand that it's an opportunity to build your relationship when you are strong. But they attack it, they use it as an attack verb. So this is common. Even if it comes to the other side, like you mentioned, if you come from the men's side, it doesn't make it right. Some men have. I see one man here in this country having a wife in Nigeria. We're telling the wife that the clothes he wore, he didn't like it. You understand? And the lady might want to go out and say, I don't trust you with that clothes. And the kind of food you eat, he can complain about the food. You eat too much meat. From here, the lady coming one day say, what can I do with this? I'm in trouble. I said, don't allow that conversation to go there any longer. So it could be from any side, any angle. What my suggestion is that the man should rescue himself. Even if you don't have money, tell him that this decision is not going to be. If you want to use the car, I will buy a bike. I will ride a bike. I need my freedom.
Do you think the guy is supposed to do that as a man?
I think they need to have another conversation.
How?
This thing is not working. Because one is married does not mean that one loses one's individuality.
I think the guy has been enslaved, and with the look of things, it's like the lady is the breadwinner.
Even at that, that's not a big deal. Like the bishop already said, anything could happen at any time. Money develop wings and fly away. We have to know that you use money to love people. Because you have money, then you gotta talk. No, it shouldn't happen from both sides.
Do you think the awawi about why we will not buy the other car? Do you think it's worth it? What she said is worth it?
No, I don't think it's worth it.
Why?
Because she's not even making it easy. She goes out and then the guy is stuck. Who does that?
The guy is stuck, yeah. I think she's just trying to monitor the movement of the guy.
And you know, when people do
the
kind of
guy
things,
to make the guy feel.
but you know, we are quick to say that you can only keep a man that wants to be kept. And yes, I believe that. But when a woman continues to treat a man this way, it's just a matter of time. Even if you push a ship
to the elastic limit.
I'm telling you, it will turn now. And I would not say, Pastor, when they now be calling you to come and pray.
No, I'm dealing with one now. I'm just telling you the one I'm dealing with. You know, I didn't know what to say, because if I have my way, I'll tell the lady, this relationship is not working. Because what you cannot see that every day you are...
Before she becomes hypertensive.
High blood pressure. And the man in charge is not somebody that you can easily approach. You know, those who are domineering factor always protect themselves so heavily. Sometimes they pretend as if they are victims. They say, my memory serves me of what I've experienced in the past. I said, no, you are dealing with another human being. Cut him or her a slack. So it's a difficult situation. And just, you know, what you are treating casually, I imagine the pain in the heart of the man. I'm speaking from the man's perspective.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that.
To now make things easy now. I still want to believe that the man will never be in his utmost senses.
He can't produce.
Because most of the thing he will be doing in the house is just being restricted.
Walking on eggshells.
Because,
no. That's it, no. If you want your marriage.
If you are a woman out there that you're the one that's doing what we're talking about, I want you to please calm down. Be calming down. Be calming down.
Can I say that she shouldn't calm down. She should change her orientation completely. She's building a fire, and she get consumed.
Right.
You hear what Bukola just said now?
Yeah.
He said there's an elastic limit. You know, when you have rubber and you try to stretch it like this, it will get to a elastic limit, then it comes back. And the guy might be a good guy. I don't care about what the age of the guy is. Don't think you are keeping him. You can keep a guy for 40 years. The time the guy will leave you, you will find water for your eyes, you know, go see. You know water for the eyes. Tears. You go find them, you know, go see.
And you know, I like to ask, sorry to cut in. I like to ask this, when you are married to someone and you treat them, whatever you're doing to them, just imagine that is how somebody is treating your daughter or your son. Will you be happy about it? Why sow that kind of seed?
I don't think they look at that. They don't.
They have to be looking. They have to be looking at that.
Yeah, they don't, because if they are seeing it from the end, I don't think anybody will want to throw a stone to somebody.
One thing I want to say is this, especially to couples that are watching us, especially in America here. Never let your money be bigger than your head. Your husband is your head. Serve your head with your money, with your wealth. See your money as our money.
Exactly. Both ways.
Are you trying to say this as an American or as a Nigerian?
I'm talking as a pastor.
Okay. Generally.
Okay. Share you are not going to live.
Because as I'm saying
you are sharing your life together. You buy a house, you say the man must pay for the house. I've had so many complaints here. The man must pay for the house, must feed the house, and you are working 10, 15 hours, and the man cannot restrict you. When you put a little penny that you thought you've done all, and you expect the man to be faithful to you, you are building up crisis.
I have a friend that has a girl, a wife. Do you know the wife is the one paying all the bills and all that? The friend is still working. It's doing great. He could afford to pay.
So why is he not paying?
That's what I'm saying. They don't even see the payment as a big deal. So whomever that has it first pays.
That is what
so
is
they don't
family.
care. They don't say you are the one that must pay next month. Or
that is right.
If anyone should come out among them and say you are paying next month, you say, oh, that got you, no problem.
Right.
So that's the way it is. At times the wife can pay for 6 months without even asking the.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But some people don't see it as a thing. They believe, why would the wife pay when you are there? That's why I say
if she does not have
different houses, we should not put it in another person's house.
No, we can advise them how to live right. I have a daughter that went to Sweden. And she called me when they started having issue about money.
Okay.
And the moment I heard about it, she's having money from government because Swedish government is very good. They're giving her a lot of money. And the husband is working hard and all. And she wanted to bring Nigerian mentality, must do this and that. I said, come. I said, now, he said she needed to send money home. I said, create 3 accounts. One for your husband, one for yourself, family account.
Yeah.
And you people should be able to sign to it because you cannot, you are having difficulties trusting each other with money. And because you think you have upper hand, you just came, he brought you to Sweden. You think you have an upper hand right now because it's a female gender or something.
Yeah.
So now you want to use that. I said, don't use that.
No, don't.
So
Don't be
you should
manipulating.
contribute more to the family account so that you can have well-being. And when your husband does not have money, be ready to shift from your own personal account to make your home healthy.
Okay, for those that are watching us both on the channel, on our local channels, channel 15.6, and for those that are watching us all over the world, I want to drop this submission. Marriage is to enjoy, not to endure. Okay, is to enjoy, not to endure. I don't see a reason why a man or a woman should be choking the other partner and you expect your partner to be loyal and always ready to help you whenever you have any problem. And guess what? If anything happened to both of you, the other one is the first person to contact. You remember that? Okay, if you make your partner not to have enough to be anything, let's say something just happened to you now, and they contact him, then it will be you that you must sign before that money can get out. So if you are living together as partners, let's see, this is partners. But if you are living together as husband and wife, let's live as one. Whatever is mine is yours. Do you understand I'm saying that? Why I'm saying that is because as it is now, one choking the other partner will not help this relationship. And at the end of the day, if the partner that has been shook
find his way
out, I don't think that one will come back.
No.
Tefe. Oh Lord, tefe. So what we discussed today is about a lady that shook his husband not to be able to go out at any time. She shook him by making sure they only use one car for day-to-day activities and errands and like that. They are good couple and everything, but if they tell me they are good couple, I'll tell you they are not, because I see a lot of lapses with using only one car. And when they are using one car, a lot of things could have happened, you know, that the guy might not even be saying. Is either to wash the car, you know, where some may like to detail his own car to make everything clean. I used to have a girl then, you know, you have coffee being split on the shoes, everything. I would be like, you know, Lord, yeah, can you still drive this car like this? He said, nothing is wrong with the car. I didn't say it's the car. I mean, the inside is not looking good, you know. So there are some like that, and I'm telling you, and at times, some people may like to clean the car, but time is not on their side. They couldn't do it. But the other partner can help out. Or anybody that feel like, okay, this is dirty, I can help him out. So, like, I want to, before I do my own submission, I want to go back to you because you started it. So what's your submission for the husband and for the wife?
This is what I think. I think they have a deep-seated issue. There is more to it. The issue of we are only going to be using one car, this and that, is only a tiny offshoot of what is actually happening. I think something is fundamentally wrong. And my sister, I would advise you as a fellow sister.
As a wee-wee.
You know, wee-wee. That's not how you treat a man. You want him to treat you like a queen, but you're not treating him like a king. I mean, this goes both ways. Even if you are the one that has the money, you are the one that is financially buoyant for now, that doesn't give you the right to treat him. Will you even treat your child like that? You know? I think something is fundamentally wrong. It might be your mindset that really needs a shift. And if he had done something in the past, I know at times, maybe there's something he had done that he's paying for, or something you are trying to prevent from happening. But I'm telling you, this is not a good way to go about it. Whatever you want to achieve, except if what you want to achieve is to send him away, then I can say go on. In fact, this is a very good one. Well, really, right on, But otherwise, there is a lot that needs to be changed, and you guys need to talk. And I think I see an element of trust, lack of trust. And there are things that need to be handled, please. If you really want that man, you want that marriage, you have to do things differently.
All right, thank you so much. And that is the submission from Bukola Sarah. And I want to go back to the man himself, Baba. You've been saying a lot of things. Let's see what you need to tell them now as your final submission so that everyone can take a cue from it.
I'm grateful from the angle she approached it, and I'm so happy about it. Firstly,
Okay.
There's something that must have led to that. And if they don't treat the main issue, it might not even be what the man has done. It might be the background of the lady. Yoruba sọ pé owó tí ìyá gbọ̀n. She might come up from a family that some area that a family that they believe that their daughter has to be. And she has to check herself, check everything. And maybe because the man is soft-spoken human being or quiet human being, you're taking that for a ride. It might not be that the man has been unfaithful to him, but the man might just be a quiet type that take things easy, and she's the pushy type. And coupled with the fact that she might be financially buoyant than the husband. In actual fact, I always tell people, don't let your spouse know that you are richer than them. Just let them know we are rich. That's my rule. If I have millions today, I tell us we are rich. So don't use that as a factor, because I want to let you know one man's
food is
another man's poison. As you are pushing him out, some people are watching outside, and at the end of the day, you will find that it's not as easy as you thought to pick another man or to resettle. That you can work on the one you have to have a peaceful home. And the last submission I will say is that my recommendation is two things. If the car is becoming a problem, sell it. Buy a smaller car if it's bigger.
Maybe they are buying 2024 car. That's why
buy a smaller car. Buy a older car that is still good, that you can have your way, I can have my way. And then the insurance will not be that heavy on it.
Because it's an older car.
It's another car. And the petrol issue, you deal with your petrol, I deal with my own petrol. If it goes out too much, you won't be arguing. The problem in life is like some couple eat together. If the meat is not enough, you see them fighting, holding somebody and I say, Baba, no, don't touch the meat. Yes. So my submission would be for peace to reign, give the man his freedom, and you say get your own freedom. And I believe the two of them will be happy.
All right, thank you so much, my Bishop Ayo. As you've heard from the two of them, it's not a good route if you want to maintain your husband in the house, especially men quick to change when it comes to sit down, get up, do this, do that, do this, do that. He might be taking it because he hasn't found a way out yet. But the day he found a way out, the moment he just closed that door, he won't open it anymore. Okay? And the only thing I want you to quickly fix now is get a car this week. That guy, get him a car if he cannot afford it. But if he can afford it, allow him to get his own car. Because here, I don't see a reason why someone just, though it's okay if you download Tigo app and you are doing that, but mind you, some people, they love to have their own car. Especially, you're talking about boss here, he's not a small boy. Why would you shame him down? Does that make him not to have girlfriends? Do you think that reduces that menaces? Okay, if that's your trap, that's fine. But
don't worry. You've been caught. Your trap that you are putting there, he hasn't caught anything since that time. Then that's not a trap. A trap should be putting where most of the people, when they are putting trap down, they will use bait. Why don't you put a bait? That's why the trap caught something. If the trap is here and there's no bait, no animal will come closer to that place. But when there is bait and the trap, then that's why. So the only bait you need to do now is buy him a car, and that will be the bait for him to go out. And you can now monitor where he goes. Call him every now and then stalk him if that's work. But if you get him a car and you start stalking him again, you are still doing the same thing as when he's having only one car with you. All right, that's what we will talk about. That's what I will say about that. And to the man, please don't say because he bought you a car now, you now want to be you are now coming home the little number time, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. No, don't do that. Just be as good as you are. The only thing is the car is not for you to be doing what you don't have to do. But maybe you've been doing that before. That's why he restricted you. You have to change your ways this time around and be faithful to your wife. Okay, and that's that about that today. I want to say a big thank you to BSL Logistics that have been part of the show. Grains and Solid and Mala on Point. Daniel Fashion, thank you so much. Finger linking. I told you finger linking has a hall that you can go and grab, and use for any kind of occasion. Finger linking all is right there on Bisonet. Maybe you want something that is not more than 300 people, contact them. Finger linking all, they will help out and they will tell you what to do. And if you mention my name there, SHINA, or you say Abntv, it will drastically reduce the price that you probably might pay there. I want to say a big thank you to God's Glory too. Anolua African Market, I thank you so much. Unique Beauty Palace, Sunrise African Supermarket. God's Glory, thank you so much. AG's Insurance, thank you so much. Suya on the Spot, Amala Joint, Bishop Remy, Michael, and Babada Gunduro, So Sweet Bakery, thank you so much. And I want to say a big thank you to this luxury West Block event luxury hall. West Block luxury event hall. If you want an event hall that is luxury, royal one, yes, called West Block. It's not just I want to do event. It's where your event will be, and anybody that comes in with this man is strikingly rich. That is West Block. You need to call them today if you want your event to look so beautiful and everything like that. They have everything you need in their possession. Okay, so you need to check them out. And what else again? I want to say big thank you to Tigo. You see, I wear one Tigo line. Do you like it? The Tigo shirt was given to me, and don't forget, download the Tigo app. Like I told you, this is the path to financial freedom. Apart from that, you are riding Tigo, you are driving for Tigo, you still keep making money for retiring people. Please try that. And before we go today, I want to say a big thank you to Gracious. Can you say something about Gray?
Yes, Gracia. Yes, that's my clothes there. And thank you, Gracia Chanel. They have a website, www.graciachannel.com. Their physical office is at Rhode Island. They have a beautiful store, African wears, jewelry, auto gele, fila, Ankara, laces, and all that. But they ship to everywhere in the US and Canada.
They don't ship in Nigeria?
Yes, they buy in
They
Nigeria
make it
also.
and Nigerians want to.
Yes.
So wherever you're watching us, you need to patronize Gracious, please. Gracious are doing great, and they are the one costuming. Bukola say, I want somebody to come and costume me too. Me, I need cloth to. Tigo is for program. Costume me too.
Come and costume or let him. In your own interest.
I get a good soldier that can carry your clothes and it will look good, and people patronize you. You need to costume me too. A big thank you to Bishop Muraki, you're here. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless
And
you.
how is the program that you're doing going?
We thank God it's moving fine.
So what's going to happen this Wednesday?
By Wednesday, we're having a Bible study and a little bit. We're in prayer month right now. So if you are believing God for something, you can join us.
How long is it?
It's just going to be from 8 to 9, just 1 hour.
In the night?
In the night.
Where is it going to be?
It's just going to be 9888 Business Street 170. 9888 Business Street 170. Be there.
So everybody can come and join?
It's a free entrance. Anybody
Do
can
you
come.
have enough for everybody?
We are working on that.
But the one we have?
We have enough. And if it's not enough, you will find a place to sit.
Okay. Thank you so much. Georgina Bracco has been the one that has been putting things together for us to make it happen, and she has been making things happen. Thank you, Georgina Bracco. If you see my eyes doing like this, it's stress so crazy. I have been in verse since Thursday to yesterday. It has been back to back. And I want to thank everybody that believes so much in SHINA OYINLOLA that they will say, any event, I want SHINA to come and anchor it for me. I want to say a big thank you to you. Who am I? If you are not there, where am I? Thank you so much. Do I tell you the other time that I love you? I keep saying it. I love you guys. SHINA OYINLOLA is my name. Teku Larada. And for my friends that are Black Americans that they keep saying, when you start your me, I don't hear, I can't understand. Don't worry, I'll start teaching you Yoruba now, everybody, so everybody can be on the same page. You like that? Okay, I love you. Till I see you tomorrow, God bless you.
When it comes to eating African food like you are in Africa, don't just call for jollof rice. Ask for Greens and Solid jollof rice, Greens and Solid fried rice, Greens and Solid ewa going, Greens and Solid porridge yam, babambari reni, Greens and Solid amala on point. Begri ateweduluri amala to fele, tumbuno fele with your choice of meat or fish. Roundabout ni, abodi shakini abedo, eja laran lenfeni, abi kruka, bosi jeti la piani, bubuelu alodo tiwa. At Greens and Solid amala on point, just give us few minutes to prepare what you order, and boom! You have it exactly as it is pictured. Grace and Solid amala on point. 11134 Highway 6 South, Sugarland, Texas 77498, Suite 216, or Grace and Solid amala on point at 12306 Bichno Street, Houston, Texas 77072, inside the Shell gas station. Telephone 832-295-3570 or cell phone 832-692-0465. Greens and Solids on Facebook, Greens and Solids on Instagram, or www.food@greenandsolid.com. Food as it is in Africa. Greens and Solid amala on point. See you there.
Are you in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant? Chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests. Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. We can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out, 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036, or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993, 713-969-0362. wetsblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in style. Think Wets Blog for your next luxury